distracted easily. By the thing I'm about to tell you about. Oh, pardon me. I just ate chocolates and I'm like burping all over its beard. Because chocolate's really good. Chocolate's really good, it's really... Anyway. So, my wife's trying not to lose it behind the camera because she's laughing so hard. Anyway. So I am saying so a lot because I'm trying to figure out how to put my love for this in words. So, let's try. If you didn't notice, the amp behind me, well, speaker cab, technically, is an Ampeg 810E. They've been in service for a long time, ladies and gentlemen, because they're awesome. I've also got a 410HE. I used to own a 410 HLF when I played with the guild. I also had a 410. I had two 410 HEs and two 410 HLFs. They were awesome. So Ampeg is an awesome company. They've been in bass amplification for a long time. They had some dark age there, where their amps just weren't reliable. I went through like 410, I'm on my fourth SVT4, but the one I've got now is awesome, and it hasn't let me down yet. But I did have several that lost amp side B a lot. But Ampeg was always really cool in repairing them and getting them back up and running. This is my second SVT7 in like 10 years. I actually sold the first one. It wasn't actually having any problems. I just sold it because I was trying out Mark Bass. Which Mark Bass was actually really good, but to me they just had a very flat sound. And if that's what you're looking for, then go for it. They've also got a lot of lightweight stuff too, Mark Bass does. But I went through kind of a journey of bass amps, and I just came back to Ampeg. I tried out Hartkey. I had a high drive 810 from them, and it was pretty cool until it lost two speakers. And then I turned it into 410, and it did pretty good as a 410. But Ampeg's just been my sound. They've been around for freaking ever, so when you're looking for like the standard in bass amplification, you just can't beat Ampeg. They have that sound. Pair it with a Fender, and you're pretty much in the cushy, warm marshmallowiness of that sound of what everybody had back in the day. And it's just, that's my favorite era of music, is like 60s through 90s. I really dig the Ampeg sound. So, I've got an SVT5, I've got an SVT4, I've got an SVT3, I've got an SVT7, I'm looking for an SVT6, I'm looking for an SVT6, I'm looking for an SVT2, and I'm looking for a CL head. And then I'm going to put them all in one cap. Oh, no. The SVT8 I'm never going to find. Apparently, it's made in the dark age of Ampeg. And I've heard that it has a lot of problems with the power supply delivery to it. Which kind of makes sense because it's Class D power amp with freaking 2,000 watts, which is capable of moving like 8 of these. Or at least 4 of them past max capacity. You're like playing like stadiums with an SVT8. Which would be quite insane. But yeah, I ended up doing that a whole journey. And came right back to Ampeg. like a weird gritty sound to them. With a lot of low end. So they got like the soft sounds, which Mark Bass didn't. And I was like, no offense to Mark Bass, like they make some awesome freaking stuff. And I also like that you can carry cabs with one hand. I hear Ampeg has the Portaflex series that's kind of like that, but I just fell in love with the Classic series. So when you all are seeing me later in the nursing home, just know that the reason why my lower vertebrae are fused is because I've been carrying all the Classic series. And when I'm walking with a walker when I'm like 50, you'll know why. I've already kind of jacked up my right shoulder, hefting a 1995 SVT Classic 410HE into the back of a minivan like 7 times a week. 7 to 8, good golly. But yeah, I'm just a huge fan of Ampeg. Just like, hey Ampeg, wink wink. You know. If you're like, hey Dave, we'd like you to test some prototypes, I'd be like, heck yeah, I'll test the absolute living crap out of them, and I'll test them in every location. You'd be like, test it in rain? Check. Test it in your basement? Check. Test it in high winds. I'm in Missouri. You gotta define high winds. Like, I will whip that puppy out in the middle of a tornado if you really want to see how it stands up. I'm using the 7 and the A10E. I'm actually only using half the A10E. And before I go on another rant, I'll say that for another video about fun stories of the SVT A10E Classic. Anyway, bye!